Good morning. So today I will be showing you some tips and tricks for Penny Parker. Where am I going? I have 40 hours with Penny, so I've learned a thing or two. And oh yeah, I have one of these. I'm here to show some of the things that I learned. So for this first one, this might be a little obvious, but it's Penny if you actually hold X, so you can climb a wall. But if you stop, you can just stay here. And this is good for, like, let's say zones right here. You get to run up a wall, and most people, like, they won't follow you, and then you can drop back. You can have your healers heal you up there, and you can drop back down. And then you can get more damage if you're gonna die. But the next one is, instead of just walking to zones like a normal person, you can actually, this might seem obvious, but a lot of people don't do it. You can, like, grab onto these walls and stuff, and you can get to zone. And then this next one, so actually when you're placing your mine, instead of just having them sitting out like this, you can put webs over it, and they're invisible for the enemies now. The enemies will not be able to see these mines, and they're more likely to walk over them instead of shooting them. You can put as many as you want. And if I had another person, they'd come over here, and then boom, they'd get annihilated by all of them if they're not like a Black Panther. Well, that reminds me also, if you're coming up to a wall like this is number 4, I think. Going up to a wall like this. Okay, well, I already have my web strand, so I'm not gonna try and hit it. But if you put it right at the top of this wall, you actually go on top of the wall, and you can get to zone fast. And then I think this is number 5. Then you can, instead of I see a lot of people just, like, putting their turrets here. Or they'll put their turrets, like, behind them. What you're gonna want to do is, if you're in zone, you'll want to put it somewhere, like, where they can't see it, because you see the webs. Never mind. Like over here. Like, I want to place out of zone. The webs will still be over here. But, like, if you were an enemy, can't shoot it unless you're right here. That puts you in a very compromising position. So that's if you have zone. But if you don't have zone, let's say I'm walking up the zone and I don't have the zone. Okay, what you're gonna want to do is, like, you're gonna want to rush in, and most of the time, if you, well, this is not a good example, but if you were to, like, run in, web in, place it, like, behind, most enemies are not gonna. So you're shooting the enemies right here. They're not gonna turn around and kill it. They're just not gonna pay attention. They're not gonna see it or anything, unless you're coming from this direction. But, like, you can really place it anywhere behind, and the enemies would not really know. Now for this next one, you're gonna have to be in on the game modes that you move the cart, and you're gonna need to be on the side that is actually not pushing the cart. That's trying to stop the cart. You're gonna have to be on that side. This was in one of my short form videos. I did this, and I do it every once in a while in ranked. It gets a lot of people. And hopefully I'm on the right side, because I gotta show how this works. Yes, this is perfect. So what I showed.
Focus in class when there's a humongous crack in the sky.
Now what you're gonna want to do is, once you get, see, like, this door ain't got no windows. It's good. They can still hear it if your enemies know what I'm gonna do. What I'm doing here. They use a penny mine. They know what's going on. They're gonna stop. They're gonna, like, use Cloak and Daggers invisible. They're gonna let Black Panther go through first. Because if you do go through this fast enough, they set off and you can like dodge them all. But if like nobody on the team knows, then they're just gonna walk through it. Another thing you can do is actually when placing your thing, if you're up, see when you're down below, you can't place it that far, but you can actually place it a lot higher. And so what you could do is before you
know what to do,
say you're up
spiders?
here, you can place it down there, and then you could go in and have your webs down here. And again, most people probably will not check that spot. They're not gonna turn around and shoot your turret. But yeah. I was one game from Grandmaster. I'm negative 26 now. Wait, what? Celestial. Forgot. But now, let's do it in a quick match. Let's do it.
You know what to do, spiders? Mine's in place.
But now that I have zone, I can throw down my turret right there. When you use your super, you'll want to be somewhere the enemies can't see you. Because if they have like a Luna or like another Penny, they can actually stop your super from happening by blocking it.
All you need to do is
So
capture
like
the
right
mission
here, this
area.
map too, you can right over that wall. Get my web down
Looks like the mission area is yours
before
to
mine,
capture
see if
now.
that gets anybody. Ha! All the Penny Parker tips and tricks that I've learned from my 40 hours of Penny Parker. I think I might do Bucky next. Who knows?